Hello lovely people, welcome back to another video. How are you all doing today? I am very excited for today's video because this is my first day being a freelance content creator part-time. I'm going to be vlogging today, so this is going to be a day in my life documented from the very start of my day up until the end of my day and just what today consists of. This is not going to be necessarily the average day I spend on my part-time work, but this is my first day doing it and I just thought it would be really fun to document this. If you haven't seen my recent update, I have dropped down a day at my current, what was my current full-time job. It is now my current part-time job. I am working 4 days a week for the marketing agency I've been working at for the past nearly 4 years. So I'm still going to be there. I was working 5 days a week on a full-time contract and now I'm just dropping down Wednesday each week. I am so buzzed about this. This has been something I've been wanting to do for a long time and I kind of set myself the goal of being able to do this by September, and I kind of let go of that goal. And then an opportunity presented itself to me that means it is September and I am now working part-time. So I am very excited about this and what this means for me going forward, what this means for my career, what this means for my content, and what this means for just generally my growth. And I feel like I'm genuinely entering into the next chapter of my life. It definitely feels like it's a big step for me to take. It may not sound it for only dropping down one day, but for me this is a really big thing, and this is something that's going to allow me to make changes in the way that I'm able to create my content, and the way that I'm able to manage my time, and I'm just really excited about it all. So I have been able to do this because I am now the head of social and content at Paper and Word on a part-time freelance basis. Paper and Word are such a lovely company, and you may have seen me already talk about this in my video last week, but just in case you're new and you're wondering what I'm going on about, basically this is why I'm able to drop down part-time, because I'm going to be working part-time for Paper and Word. So it is Wednesdays that I have dropped down, but my Paper and Word work will be spread throughout the week before and after work, so it's not like I'm going to do one full day a week working on a Wednesday. This is just going to be a day that I can spread out across Paper and Word, across my own content, across just generally whatever I feel like I need to assign time for on a Wednesday. Now if I've had a really busy weekend, that might be that Wednesday becomes a day where I give myself a break if I've worked at the weekend, for example. Or today, for example, it might be a day where I try and get as much filming done as possible and get ahead of myself with content a little bit. I'm just generally looking forward to seeing how this enables me to be able to change the way I do things and to be able to feel like I don't have to cram everything in to a certain amount of time anymore. Like, I'm gonna have this day every single week, and that is an incredibly exciting thing. So I've said the word exciting a lot, but this video is going to be a little day in my life. This is the first day of me doing this, so I don't really know what each day, each week is gonna look like, but I just thought it would be fun to kind of document day number one and just show you what that day consists of. So at the moment it is currently 11:30 in the morning. I woke up at 8. I didn't set an alarm. I don't plan on necessarily setting an alarm for these days unless there's something early I need to get up for. Reason being, my body clock tends to wake me up between about 8 and 9 anyway, and I personally feel like I have a lot better a start to the day when I wake up naturally than if my alarm wakes me up. I'm sure most people probably would agree with that the alarm is kind of a bit jolting anyway. I do have a Lumi Glow alarm clock, so it does light up and play bird sounds, so it is a calmer way to wake up, but I definitely still find that the days where I just wake up naturally make me feel a lot better. So I kind of lazed about a little bit this morning when I woke up. I watched some YouTube and had some breakfast, got ready for the day, did my hair, my makeup, my clothes, etc. and just kind of had a bit of a slower start, but like not too much of a slower start, because I do tend to feel if I slow myself down too much, it does set a tone for the rest of the day for me. I like to try and be as productive as possible in the morning to then also continue that productivity into the afternoon. So once I was ready at around 10ish, I sat down at my computer to do some Paper and Word work. I have now got to the point where I'm going to be filming some Books Nest content next, so I've got a video that I want to film today and hopefully edit today as well. I also need to get some Instagram content taken, so some photos and some reels done, and I would just like to generally catch up on admin bits. I have something very exciting that's going to be happening in October, and I am planning at the moment for that and just getting everything sorted there, so that will be really cool. So I'm just establishing what this day can be for at the moment. I feel like I can try and do quite a lot today to help myself out later on in the week, and just to be able to allow myself to have a bit better of a work-life balance, because I'm always good at giving myself a break. However, working for myself and working for a company does often mean that I am reducing that break time more and more. So whilst I do always make sure I have my days off, I just feel like on the days that I am working, I am really not having any time either side to just sit and breathe. So it'll be really nice to actually allow myself to do that. Also today there is an Apple conference happening at 6 o'clock where they launch all the new products. I'm not buying a new phone or anything this year. I bought my phone last year, so I definitely do not need a new one this year, but I still really like watching the conference. I find it quite interesting. I used to work for an Apple reseller and always watched it there and talked about it afterwards, so it's my little enjoyment that I get to look forward to. Every 6 months or so they do a new conference and I really enjoy watching it, so I will be watching the conference this evening as well and just doing lots of little bits around the flat as well. It's gonna be a good day, it's gonna be a productive day. I'm gonna take you along with me. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me for this day. I am looking forward to taking you along on this journey in general with me and what this means for my content going forward. Obviously, I'm still working 4 days a week for my other job, but this one day makes a big difference to me. So I'm excited. Let's get on with the video. Hello, it is now 1:15. I have just made myself a very exciting bagel and cream cheese for lunch. I have finished filming the video I wanted to get filmed today. I'm not too sure if I'm happy with it or not yet. I'm having this thing at the moment where I dislike everything as soon as I filmed it, and then when I edit it I realise it's actually kind of okay most of the time, but whilst filming it I don't love it. So hopefully it's one of those times where I look at it in the edit and think it's fine, because it took me about an hour and a half to film and I really don't want to have to refilm it. I forget how much it hurts my back to sit along this, I'm not pointing, there, along this bookshelf, because I normally sit now in my office when I film. It really hurts my back to sit there, so I need to remind myself of that when I think it's a good idea to sit there and film. But anyway, I'm now going to have my lunch, then I'm going to export all my footage and I'm going to start editing just to check that everything is okay. I am now in real creation mode. I have my phone set up, I have a stack of books. I generally tend to go through different reels and find trending audios and songs that would fit well with book type transitions and then go from there. So that's what I've been doing. I've made 3 reels so far, I think, so not too bad. I'd like to maybe have another 3 or 4 made, and then I will move on to taking photos because the sun is coming through really nicely at the moment, which I feel like would look really nice in some photos. So I may switch to that very shortly, but this is where we're at the moment. I'm just waiting for all my footage to export onto my laptop because I'm having many memory issues with my laptop and with using external hard drives with my editing software Final Cut Pro, so yeah, I'm just having to give it a moment. So this is where we're at. Okay, there's a mess of Lord of the Rings reels filmed, but I have filmed a total of 8 reels, obviously not all Lord of the Rings reels, but here's a little sneak peek. If you don't follow me on Instagram, then I am Books Nest over there. Go check it out to see what these reels actually entail. Yes, I've filmed 8 reels today, so I'm quite happy with that. I've taken 1 photo, so I'm going to take a couple more photos and then I'm going to edit my video. So I've just come back in here after filming in my bedroom for a little bit. I don't know if you can see, there is a huge bumblebee. Oh, is it going? Did it go? Okay. Right, I could hear it for ages and it was like stuck here. Massive bumblebee. Okay, I'm just gonna shut this door. I actually think I might nip out quickly now. I think I might nip out to the shopping centre near me because I need to buy a plant pot because mine had eroded and had started dripping everywhere with the water draining through yesterday. Didn't know that that had happened, so I need to buy a new plant pot. Also, I have half a dinner tonight and I need to actually make that full dinner, so I kind of forgot about that, so I might nip out now quickly. I've taken 1 more Instagram photo, so if I can get 1 more on top of that, then nip out and grab some food and hopefully get a plant pot from somewhere. I'm trying to think where in my town would sell like just a singular plant pot. TK Maxx sometimes have plant pots, I don't know. I'm gonna have a little look, try and grab a plant pot and some food, and then come back and edit my video. Success on the plant pot purchase. This is the new plant pot. It's a perfect size and it kind of matches this one here. I have a lot of plants here, but yeah, it works really well, so yay, success. Good evening. It is currently 8:44 in the evening on Wednesday, and I wanted to just come in and summarize the latter part of the day since I last spoke to you and just wrap up this vlog. Before I do that, I just want to quickly show you two bits of book mail that have arrived. They arrived yesterday, but I wasn't vlogging to be able to show them. So I wanted to just show you quickly that I got Carrie Soto is Back by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I have seen so many people reading this, I was getting serious FOMO that my copy hadn't arrived yet. It is here, I'm so excited. It has a little tassel ribbon bookmark in it as well, which is kind of cool. So I'm really excited to read this. I love Taylor Jenkins Reid's writing so much, so I'm sure this one is going to be fabulous. And then I also got the WATERSTONES exclusive edition of Wolfsong. This is TJ Klune's latest book, and oh my gosh, how pretty. It's so stunning. I love that more books are doing this with the stenciled edge design. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I cannot wait to read this one as well. Also, so much bigger than I expected, so I'm excited to dive into this one. So since I last updated you, I went to the shops. I picked up the plant pot I needed, which was really good. I also got some food because my fridge was looking a little bare and I needed some bits to complete my dinner. I made dinner, I ate dinner, I watched the Apple conference. I also edited a little bit before the Apple conference and have edited after as well. I really enjoy watching these conferences, even if I'm not intending to buy the products. I just quite like watching them, so that was always good fun. And I always watch alongside Lauren from Fiction Tea. We always text whilst it's happening, which adds another layer to it and just makes it really good. So yeah, that was enjoyable. I enjoyed it very much. As I said, I then started to edit after the Apple event as well. I really did want to try and finish this video today, or finish editing it today, but I think I had so much going on and so much to do because this is the first day that I'm doing the part-time work for a whole day for. So I just kind of need to establish a pattern and a routine and how everything falls into place there. But so far, this has been so helpful already, and I feel like I can go into tomorrow with a fresh brain rather than thinking, oh my gosh, I've got to get all of this done in a very finite amount of hours. Now I feel like I've given myself that freedom to have a more relaxed rest of the week. Even though I still have things I need to do and there's still things on my to-do list, I definitely feel like there's that relaxation element. I only have two things left on my to-do list. One is to finish editing this video and the other is to read. So that's not too bad. I also need to edit this video that you're currently watching, but yeah, it's all good. It's all good. So I'm excited to be able to continue this routine that I've started and to be able to continue to kind of shape my content with this in mind. So I really hope you have enjoyed watching this video. My plan now is to just chill. I'm gonna go get ready for bed, get nice and relaxed, and I'm just gonna sit and either watch some TV or read or do some drawing or just some kind of combination of those things. I finished watching Only Murders in the Building last night, season 2. Such a good show. If you're able to watch it, would highly recommend. It's so funny. I absolutely love Selena Gomez and Steve Martin and Martin Short. They're just absolutely hilarious. They are such a good trio. So yeah, I loved watching that, and I really, really want season 3. I assume there is going to be a season 3. I'm hoping. It's really good. So if you want to check that out, it is on Disney. Yes, it's on Disney. So that was really good. And I now need my next show to fill that hole. I have been watching Superstore as well, but I like to watch Superstore like when I have kind of the 20-minute gaps whilst I'm waiting for food, or like whilst I'm eating, or kind of in between things. It's a really fun, easy comedy. So I like to have something like that on, and then something, not that Only Murders was like serious, but something a bit more serious that I can kind of balance the two with. I am still rewatching Stranger Things, but I haven't watched it for a few weeks now, so I need to get back into that rewatch because I'm on season 3 at the moment. Anyway, what I mean is I'm just gonna basically sit and chill. So I'm gonna end this video here. I am going to not do any more work. I'll let this video and I'll let this footage import onto my computer whilst I am showering. I've been having major issues with my computer today as well, which I don't think has helped the speed at which I've been able to do things. I'm trying to use my laptop like a computer, and whilst it's a good laptop, it is a laptop, not a computer, so it's kind of being pushed to the edge of what it can cope with. It is something I'm having to sort out because it's making editing quite difficult due to a storage issue, so I will be sorting it out, but for now it is a bit of a painful process. So that slowed me down a little bit, but it'll be fine. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed it, please do give it a thumbs up. In the comments down below, if there is anything you would like to see from me now I have this extra day to be able to create content, to be able to go places to make content, if there's anything you'd like to see, drop it down below. I would love any ideas to just kind of form a really nice content plan that I'm really excited about. You can also subscribe to see more of my face on your feed, and link down below you can find my shop where I sell Lightroom presets, and you can also find a link down below to my Patreon where I do lots of extra content. Thank you so much for watching, keep smiling and stay positive.